Hello children. Yes, in our previous class we have finished our pancake lesson, right? Here there's a pancake and a woman with 7 children, yes or no? So it escaped from the woman and then it rolled down and then it got to a hen, then a duck, then at last a pig saw it and the pig made a plan to eat the pancake, and the pancake listened to the words of the pig, and at the end the pig ate the pancake. See, now here we have glossary here. See here, glossary. Glossary, glossary. First one, chaste. Chaste. Here we have VNVV. What are they, children? VNVV. Yes, they are parts of speech. How many types of parts of speech are there? What are they? There are 8 types of parts of speech. What are they? Yes, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay, so here V in the sense verb, N in the sense noun, V verb, V verb. Okay, so chased, ran after somebody in order to catch. Here the woman chased the pancake, right? Means ran after it to catch it. It is chased. Okay. Next, ladle. A large deep spoon with a long handle. Here she caught a ladle, right? In her hand. Yes. So it is ladle. It is deep spoon. Yes, deep spoon with a long handle. I'm sorry children, page number 24. I hope you opened it. I'm so sorry, I did not tell the page number. 24 page number, okay? Yes, the large deep spoon with a long handle. I'm so sorry. Yes, next, tossed. Threw up lightly. Yes, when the pig said the pancake to sit on its nose, it tossed it. Yes or no? Yes. Threw up, okay? Next, swallowed in the sense ate quickly without chewing. Swallowed ante mingadam anamata. Okay, chewing ante yes palla madhyalo petti namaladam namalakunda mingesindu anamata. What? Yes, pig swallowed the pancake without chewing. Okay, yes. Next, comprehension. See here, comprehension. We have first one, answer the following questions. First question, in the story each child calls the mother differently as follows. Oh, give me a bit of pancake, mother dear. The first child calls it mother as dear mother. Now tell me how the other children called her. See here. Here in the first beginning of the story, we know the first child called her mother as, oh, give me a bit of pancake, dear mother, right? So the next, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh child, how they called their mother? See, second one, oh dear darling mother, said the second child. How second child called their mother? Oh dear darling mother. Now the third one, oh dear darling good mother. How the third one is calling? Oh dear darling good mother. Now how the fourth one is calling? Oh dear darling good nice mother. Oh dear darling good nice mother. Next, fifth one. How fifth child is calling a mother? Oh dear darling pretty good nice mother. Now sixth one. Oh dear darling pretty good nice clever mother. Now the last one is calling, oh dear darling pretty good nice clever sweet mother. Oh, in this way the 7 children called their mother to have a bit of pancake. Okay, yes. Next, how would you call your mother to please her? Yes, tell me, how would you call your mother to please her? Yes, they need pancake, right? The children need pancake. So they pleased her mother. They wanted to call her mother sweetly so that they can get pancake. So how you please your mother? How you call your mother? Yes, you call your mother as sweet mummy, cute mummy, beautiful mummy. Yes or no? Yes. Next, what trick did the pig play to eat the pancake? See here, the pig played a trick, right? The hen and the duck and the man, they asked the pancake directly to have a bit of it. But here pig played a trick. What that pig told the pancake? The pan, don't be in such a hurry. Don't go hurriedly. The forest is so dangerous. So we'll walk. Yes or no? Yes. Then they reached a lake. Then the pig jumped into the water, yes or no? But the pancake couldn't swim. The pancake asked the pig to, yes, cross the lake. So the pig took that pancake and swallowed it. The pig told pancake to sit on his nose first. Yes or no? See here. Oh, you just sit on my nose. The pig wanted the pancake to sit on its nose and it can eat the pancake easily. Yes, next. If you were the pancake, how would you escape from the pig? Yes, if you were the pancake, how would you escape from the pig? First of all, I would have not listened to the pig. Yes or no? Yes, pancake listened to the words of the pig and the pig easily swallowed, easily ate the pancake. Yes, next, see here. Second one. The pancake calls each animal with a funny name. For example, it calls the hen Henny Penny. Do you call others with funny names? Do your classmate call you with funny names? Yes, here how pancake called the mother Mani Pani. It said the mother as Mani Pani, right? No. He said the mother as Goody Pudi. Yes. He said the mother as Goody Pudi. It's a funny name. It is calling the members in a funny way. Goody Pudi and the man. See here. The pancake met a man. So pancake is calling that man as Mani Pani. And it is calling the hen as Henny Penny. And it is calling the duck as Ducky. How it Ducky Lucky. Then yes, finished till here. So what he is asking here, the pancake is calling the other animals with funny names, right? So for example, it is calling the hen as Henny Penny. So do you call others with funny names? Yes, you have friends, no, who calls us with the funny names. Yes or no? In our classmates, someone calls in some naughty boy or naughty girl, whoever it may be, calls us with funny names, right? See here, first one. How do you feel when classmates or others make fun of you? If someone make fun of you, how do you feel, children? Yes, you feel so sad, right? Yes, right here. I feel so sad. I feel, feel so sad. I feel so sad. Next, how do you feel when your friend praises your behavior, calls you kind, friendly, or helpful? If someone praises you, if you help someone, if they say thank you, you are a good boy or you are a good girl, or if you get first rank or if you get good marks in the exams, if someone says you are a good boy, yes, you study well, everything, what happens? You feel so happy, right? Yes or no? Yes, right here. I feel so happy. I feel so happy. So what can you know by this? ఇఫ్ సమ్మన్ కాల్స్ యూ, ఇఫ్ సమ్మన్ మేక్స్ ద ఫన్ ఆఫ్ యూ, అంటే ఎవరైనా నిన్ను ఎక్కిరించినప్పుడు, నిన్ను వేరే వేరే పేర్లతో పిలిచినప్పుడు నీకు బాధ అనిపిస్తుంది. సో నో యూ ఫీల్ సో సాడ్. బట్ వెన్ సమ్మన్ ప్రైజెస్ యూ, ప్రైజెస్ అంటే నిన్ను మెచ్చుకున్నప్పుడు, సమ్మన్ నిన్ను మెచ్చుకున్నప్పుడు హౌ యూ ఫీల్ సో హ్యాపీ, రైట్? ఎస్. So here you see, when friends call us using funny names, it is important to remember that we do not take pride or feel ashamed of our looks or body structure. Pride and shame comes from our behavior. So what he is saying, if someone makes fun of you, you should not get hurt. మీరు బాధపడద్దు అనమాట. ఎవరైనా మిమ్మల్ని ఎక్కిరించినప్పుడు you should not feel sad. Okay? Yes, here we do not take pride. Pride means a feeling of happiness that comes from achieving something. And feel ashamed, మనం ఏమి షేమ్ అనుకోవద్దు అనమాట, షేమ్గా ఫీల్ అవ్వద్దు. ఓకే? ఇఫ్ సమ్మన్ మేక్స్ ఫన్ ఆఫ్ అస్, ఎవరైనా ఎక్కిరించినప్పుడు, ఎందుకంటే ద ప్రైడ్ అండ్ షేమ్ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ అవర్ బిహేవియర్. మన బిహేవియర్లో తెలుస్తుంది, ద వే ఆఫ్ లీవింగ్లో. ఓకే? ఎస్. సో the conclusion of this is, you should not make fun of others. మీరు ఎవరిని కించపరచకూడదు. You should not hurt anybody. You should not make fun of someone over his or looks or body structure. Now you see, if someone is black, what do you call? Are karroda? Yes or no? Yes, that is a very bad word, children. You should not make fun of anybody over their looks or their body structure. If someone is fat, you call them a fatty person, a fatty boy. So no, a tumbu. Yes, you should not call that words. They are very bad words. It's a very bad habit of calling by those names. Okay? Yes, if someone isn't reading, you should not say moddu, sunta. Yes or no? You should not say that words. They all are very bad words. Okay? Yes. See, if someone calls you in that way, you get hurt, right? You feel so sad. In the same way, if you make fun of some other, they too feel sad. Yes or no? మీరు ఒకరిని కించపరిచినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు కూడా ఏడుస్తారు కదా, వాళ్ళకు కూడా బాధ అనిపిస్తుంది. సో యూ షుడ్ నాట్ మేక్ ఫన్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీబడి. ఓకే? యూ షుడ్ బి ఫ్రెండ్లీ విత్ ఆల్. ఓకే? యూ షుడ్ నాట్ బీట్ ఈచ్ అదర్. యూ షుడ్ నాట్ quarrel with others. Okay? You should not fight with others. You have to be a good child. You should listen to your teacher and you have to study well. Okay? Yes, children, you should not make fun of others. Okay? But instead of that, you have to study well, you have to read well, you have to write your homeworks very well. Then you have to get good marks in the exams, everything. Then all will praise you. Praise in the sense మెచ్చుకుంటారు అందరు. So no, if you do a good job, what do they do? Hey, wow, he's a good boy, she's a good girl. So no, they tell that words, right? Yes, you have to work hard in your life also. You have to work hard, you have to read well, and then you get praises from your friends. And if you should help others, in the sense, see, if your friend forgets to bring any pencil or pen to the school, you have to give yours. If you have 2 pens. Okay? It is helping nature. So no, you have to help your friends. By that, yes, you look good and all will praise you. Okay? Yes. Next, see here, vocabulary. Read the following words, circle the words that convey pleasant feelings. So he gave few words, children. See here, tough, push, great, nice, dear, soft, fool, cruel, kind, hungry, lovable. We have these many words. So what he is saying, circle the words that convey pleasant feelings. Pleasant feelings అంటే good feelings. ఇప్పుడు ఈ వర్డ్స్లో ఏదైతే ప్లెసెంట్ ఫీలింగ్ మనకి ఇస్తుందో వీ హ్యావ్ టు సర్కిల్ ఇట్. ఓకే? ప్లెసెంట్ ఫీలింగ్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ గుడ్ ఫీలింగ్స్, హ్యాపీ ఫీలింగ్స్. ఓకే? టఫ్, నో, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అ ప్లెసెంట్ ఫీలింగ్. సో నో, టఫ్ అంటే అమ్మో ఎంత టఫ్ ఉందిరా, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ప్లెసెంట్ ఫీలింగ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ హ్యాపీ ఫీలింగ్, రైట్? గ్రేట్, ఎస్, ఇఫ్ సమ్మన్ కాల్స్ యూ, ఏ హీ ఈస్ గ్రేట్ ఆర్ షీ ఈస్ గ్రేట్, you feel happy, right? Yes, circle it. Yes, circle it. Great. Next, dear. Yes, if someone calls you dear, hello dear, hello child, Yes, you feel happy, right? It is a pleasant feeling. Circle it. Soft. Soft is also a pleasant feeling. Yes or no? Yes. Fool. Is it a pleasant feeling? No. If someone calls you fool, how you feel? You feel sad, right? Yes. Cruel. Cruel also is not a pleasant word. Cruel ante kruranga. Okay. Next. Push. Push is also not a pleasant feeling. If you push someone, if they fell, what happens? They get injured, right? Yes, it is not a pleasant feeling. Nice. Yes. Wow, you are so nice. Yes, it's a pleasant feeling. Nice. Kind is also a pleasant feeling, means helping nature, who have helping nature and helps others. Yes. Hungry means akali is a pleasant feeling. You feel happy when you feel hungry? No, so it is not a pleasant feeling. Lovable. Wow, what a lovable teddy bear. So no, so lovable is a pleasant feeling అంటే ఇష్టమైంది అనమాట. Yes. Next, write few more words that convey pleasant feelings. Yes, you have 4 blanks here, so we have to write some more words which conveys the pleasant feelings. Okay. Yes. Good. Yes or no? Good. Hey, you are a good boy, she's a good girl, he's a good boy. Yes, good is a pleasant feeling, so write here good. 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 Yes, good is a pleasant feeling, right? Next, what are pleasant feelings? Next, pleasant feelings. Super. Yes or no? Super. Hey, it is super. Yes, super. 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 Okay. Next, well done. Yes or no? Well done. If you say well done, if someone says well done, in the sense, if you do good job, then someone tells you well done. It is also a pleasant word, right? Next, think something pleasant words. Yes. Happy is a pleasant feeling, right? Happy. 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 Yes. Next, read the story again and pick out words that are opposite in meaning to the underlined words from the story. Write them in the blanks. Okay, he gave few sentences from the story and he underlined the words. Okay, so for that words we have to find out the opposite words and we have to write in these blanks. Okay, first one, I tasted a sour orange. I tasted a sour orange. Yes, sour means pullaga. I tasted a sour orange అంటే పుల్లగా టేస్ట్ ఉన్న ఆరెంజ్ he tasted. Okay, so what is the opposite of sour? Sweet. Okay, sour, sweet, right? SWEET. 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 Next, Raghu narrated a false story to impress his friends. Raghu is a boy who told a false story. False in the sense wrong story. Okay, to impress his friends. False, we have false or one bit of false or true. Yes, false or true, we have the bit, right? False or true. So what is the opposite of false? True. 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 How ugly it is. Oh, what is it? Ugly in the sense bad. How ugly it is. Ugly. What is the opposite of ugly? Yes, beautiful. How beautiful it is. Right here, beautiful. Small letter you can write. Beautiful. 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 Ugly, beautiful. Ugly, beautiful. Next, she thought of a foolish plan to escape punishment. Yes, a girl thought of very foolish plan to escape punishment. If you all know, if you did not write the homework, you have to get punished, right? teacher gives you a punishment. So a girl thought of a very foolish plan to escape from that punishment. Here foolish, underlined word is foolish. So we have to write the opposite word of foolish. So what is the opposite word of foolish? Wise. Okay, wise. W-I-S-E. Wise. Wise. Okay, foolish, wise. Next, Rajni is always slow in doing her homework. Rajni is a girl who is always slow in doing her homework. Slow in the sense, slow. It is underlined, so we have to write the opposite word of slow. What is the opposite word of slow? Fast, right? Fast, slow, fast. Yes. If someone is running slow, you tell your friends to run fast, right? Yes. Slow, fast. So here, soar, S-O-R, soar. Sweet, S-W-E-T, sweet. False, true. Ugly, beautiful. Foolish, wise. Slow, fast. Yes, so the grammar part. See here. Read the following sentences taken from the story. Oh, darling good mother, said the third. So the third child is calling her mama as, oh, darling good mother. The words darling and good expresses the qualities of a mother. Yes or no? Here the darling and good are expressing the qualities of mother. How is the mother here? Yes, they are expressing about the mother as darling and good. Such words which are used to describe the persons, places, things, etc. are called describing words. These describing words are called adjectives. Yes, we already know parts of speech, noun, pronoun, yes or no. So, here the words which expresses about the person, place, things are called describing words. Okay, now darling, good is a word which is describing mother. How is mother? Mother is good, so the good is describing mother. So the describing words are called as what? Adjectives. What? Adjectives. What are adjectives? The words which describe the person, place, things, etc. are called describing words. These describing words are also called as adjectives. You got an idea, right? So no. Now see, oh darling good mother. Now this word good is telling about mother. How is mother? Good. So now good is a adjective. Okay. Yes. Describing words talk about how they are. So these describing words talk about the nouns. Okay. Color. It talks about the color, number, material, quality, size, feel. This all comes under adjective. See here, color means red. We know colors. Yes, all colors are adjectives. Okay, number, all colors in the sense, if the color describes the person, place or thing, then that color is adjective. Now you see, there is a red book. There is a red book. Now what is red? It is adjective because it is telling the color of the book. Yes or no? Yes. Next. Next, number. 7. Material, wooden. Now it is a wooden table. Now wooden is adjective because it is telling about the table, right? How is the table? It is wooden. Yes. Quality. It is a nice pen. It is a nice pen. How is the pen? Nice. So the word nice tells us about the adjective. Tells what the noun is. It is adjective. Size. It tells us about the size. Small. Now you see, I'll write something in the book and I'll tell you. Okay. See. Now you see here, children. Rose is red. Rose is red. Rose is in which color? Red color. So this red is what? Adjective because it is describing rose. Yes or no? It is red is telling about the rose. Red is telling about the color of the rose, so it is describing the rose, so it is adjective. Okay, next, I have 3 apples. See numbers, here we have numbers, color, number, you see here. I have 3 apples. 3. How many apples you have means 3. Now this 3 is describing apples, right? It is telling us about apples. So this 3 is adjective. Okay. Next, it is a wooden table. Material means wooden. It is a wooden table. Now wooden, it is describing table. So it is a adjective. Okay. Next, it is nice pen. Quality, it is telling about it. Quality, it is a good, it has good quality. Yes or no? So nice is telling about the quality of pen, so it is adjective. The bag is small. So how is the bag? Yes, it is small, so this is adjective because it is describing about the bag. Got it, children? It is very easy, adjectives. Yes, if you understand it, you can easily identify what are adjectives. Okay, adjectives are nothing but the words which describes the person, place, things. Okay, yes. Okay, children, so adjectives, these are adjectives. In the next class we'll continue the next class. Okay.